This is the ISight Community Podcast. I'm Miracle Bruce. I'm here with Caper Bruce, and we have a special guest today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Boss Lady Shayla. How y'all doing?
Okay. So, how was your day today?
My day was good. How was y'all day?
My day was alright. Caper? I don't know what
we could edit this. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Shayla.
I mean, I've been doing music basically since I was 11. Like, not just doing music. I used to just rap, like, around the house and stuff like that. And then I actually started doing music, like making songs and stuff. By the time I was like 17, 18, that's when I started actually making songs. But before I made songs, I used to just like write poems and stuff like that. So I always had it in me. I just, never knew what to do with it.
Okay. So tell us about the younger version of you growing up, the school you went to, and how was life during.
I mean, school was cool for the most part. I had some real cool friends. Like, I went to public school all the way up till I was in the 6th grade. But I had, at public school, I was fitting in with the cool kids, but I still had, other kids try to say stuff about me because I am blind. Like, they used to say stuff about my eyes and stuff. So I used to get in a lot of trouble, over that. Like, I'm not just gonna let you bully me. So then when I went to the blind school, like, everything got better. Like, I never had nobody bully me. I made a lot of friends that I still talk to this day.
Okay.
So your experience at the academy, you felt that it was better than your experience in public school?
Right. Because I actually met, like, before I went to the school, I only knew one other blind person, but and I never really was around her like that. So, like, when I went to the school, it just opened up a whole new environment, and I always knew I was blind, but it didn't really register to me that I was blind until I went to the school, because I never really had to, like, you know I didn't realize what that meant, like, for my life being blind. Like, I always knew I really couldn't see like that, but I didn't know, like, there were so many special tools to help me be able to see better, basically.
So if you don't mind, describe your visual impairment to the people.
I was born blind because my retinas didn't develop all the way in my eyes, and they're not sure, why I was born blind. But I still have some vision. I'm not like completely blind, but like I can't see stuff far away. Stuff have to be close up. Like, I can still see colors. I can still see movement. Um, I can see your face if you real close to me, but if you far away from me, like, I really can't, see your face. It look like I can see your body and the clothes and stuff you got on, but your face look like a blur. So that's the best way I can describe my vision.
So growing up, how other than outside of the school, how was you viewed by maybe family, friends, or people who
I mean,
involve themselves in your everyday life?
my family, they just treated me regular, just like they treated everybody else. Like, and of course, they helped me out when I needed to be helped out. Like, for example, I experienced where the time when all my friends were learning how to drive, outside of the blind school, that I was like, the only friend not learning how to drive and not having a car and stuff like that.
Did that make you feel a type of way?
No, because I had already knew that I wasn't gonna be able to drive, so I never, got my hopes up about it. I didn't realize how that would impact me until, like, I got grown on my own, like, adult life, and then start having to pay for Ubers and stuff like that. And then that's when it's affected me. Like, but as a teenager, it didn't really affect me at all. Like, I just knew I couldn't drive.
So, describe your life now. How's a day in the life of Miss Boss Lady Shayla?
My life right now been good. You know, like after I graduated high school, I really didn't know like what exactly I wanted to do. I was thinking about going to massage therapy school, but I figured that, you know, I really didn't want to do that just because of that's just, you know, that wasn't where my heart was at. I just was doing it just because it was a job and like I needed something to do. But I wound up not going. And then, you know, I graduated from high school, but I never had a graduation and I never got to go to my senior prom because that's when, like, in March, the pandemic hit. So in March,
Right.
it canceled the rest of my senior year, basically. But we still got to graduate. Like, we just had to send our homework, you know, over the phone. We had Zoom classes, you know, stuff like that. But I never got to walk the stage and never got to experience my senior prom. So, you know, I hate I didn't get to do that. But then I had moved out my parents' house and stuff like that. When I moved out, I was saying I moved to Atlanta, and I had already been talking to, you know, my man that I'm with right now.
Tell us
Okay.
about your man. Talk about him. Uh, Shout him out. Tell us about your man, because I can hear the smile on your
Right.
face
You can
now.
tell.
Yeah, you get the smile on the face when she said my man. So
Yeah,
we,
that's my man.
we know he put a smile on your face.
And
So
every day. But yeah, like me and my man, we been knew each other in school, like, but I didn't know him. Like, you know how you go to school with somebody, but you just like walk past them, you say hey, but you really never like talk to them or whatever.
right.
That's how me and him was like, and I really didn't like him as a person in school because I always tell people that because he used to be like, you know, the person all the rest of the boys used to follow him, like he was the leader or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I hated that the rest of the boys used to follow him. They used to just let him convince them to just do anything, like dumb stuff, like you know how dudes like
Yeah, I know that feeling.
yeah. So um, really like how we even had started talking again was because I had seen him like I had one of my friend party or whatever, and he had been graduated, but I was in like my
Mm-hmm.
12th grade. I was in my 12th grade year.
Right.
No, was I in my yeah, I was in my 12th grade year. So I was in
Okay.
my 12th grade year, and he had seen me at a party or whatever. He was like, "What's up?" And he tried to give me a hug, and I was like, "Why did you try to hug me? You know I don't like you, like for real."
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Oh, my bad." Like, and then he just, started drinking his drink. Like he wasn't, worried about me the rest of the party or whatever. But then
Mm.
he had asked to hold my speaker. Like he came up to me because I had this light up Bluetooth speaker. I was playing music, but I had walked in the house and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, I was like, "Yeah, you can hold it." And I was like, "You better bring it back. Don't be trying to steal it." Like finesse. But
Yeah. See how that went.
yeah, so then after he brought me my speaker back, like I ain't hear nothing from him for like 3 months, because we never texted. He randomly somehow he sent me his one of his music links on Facebook or whatever, like on Messenger, like 3 months later, and I just I had liked what I heard, so I had replied, and I just was like, oh yeah, I like your music or whatever, and he was like he appreciated. And then we had made like this. I had seen that a bunch of people from the blind school was like doing music and stuff together. I mean, not doing
Mm-hmm.
music, but we all was doing music, but nobody had music together. So
Okay.
I was like, all of it. I had made a group on Messenger, and I was like, I see all of us doing music. Like, I feel like it'd be good. We don't have to be in a group or nothing, but we all can collab and push each other and promote each other and stuff like that. And it was like, cool. That sounds like a good idea. So we basically had made like a little music group or whatever. So when we had our music group, we all used to be on the phone, like just talking about new songs, stuff we was gonna do. But I was the only girl in the group. That's what made it crazy. It was me, and it was like 5 dudes because that's all that was doing music at the time or whatever. Like it wasn't, nothing like that. Like that's who all did music. I didn't know no other
Mm-hmm.
females who did music. Like I was trying to find some, and one night we all just was on the phone, but everybody else had got off the phone, and it was just me and him, and we just was still talking or whatever. He was like, hey, do you want to get off of here? We can get on FaceTime. So at first I was like,
Okay.
like I don't know, but then I was like, yeah, all right, I ain't got nothing else to do or whatever. So yeah, we had got on FaceTime, and then after we got on FaceTime, it just was who was that? Somebody screaming? Oh, after we had got on FaceTime, it was just on from there. Like we just had an undeniable connection. Like, you know.
Okay. So how does music make you feel?
I like doing music. That's exactly why I do music, to express my feelings, like how I feel about certain situations. Because I like to sit back and listen to my songs when I be in different moods.
Okay.
So other than music, do you have any other hobbies? Any other things you're passionate about? Any things you're working on right now that you do? Um,
Right now, we do have a business called BNP Crafts where we customize like pendants. We have different type of pendants you can pick from. Like we have some with like heart. It has a heart in the middle and wings on the outside, and we have other ones that just have like a heart, but the heart spins and the picture spins inside the heart. So we can put whatever picture like you want in there and stuff like that. We customize it. Trina actually just ordered one from us. And if anyone want to see our work, just you could text me on any social media. My TikTok is Boss Lady Shayla. My Instagram is obey_boss_lady. So if y'all want to see my work, just contact me.
Okay. Like
so
the
as a
promotion?
yeah. So as a young, we talk to a lot of different people, and just to have the opportunity to talk to somebody in their 20s about being a visual impaired. Now you spoke about it earlier when you was like you on your own and everything. So how is it as a young female in your early 20s being visually impaired?
I mean, when like recently, the main thing I've been going through that's been the hardest for me is like trying to find a job and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I I had so many people, at interviews tell me no. Like it be going all cool because they don't ever be knowing I'm blind until at the end of the interview they ask like, is there any other questions you have? And of course, I don't have to say nothing, but I feel like I want to say something because I wouldn't feel comfortable working somewhere where they don't know like I'm blind, because I know I'm gonna mess up and do certain stuff. They're gonna be like, oh, why she doing that? You know what I'm saying? And it's because I'm
Mm-hmm.
blind. Like so,
Right.
I need certain accommodations made, for myself. So I started asking them stuff like for example, one of my questions would be, okay, I started like, know that you see I'm not making direct contact with you, and it's because I can't control my eyes because I'm visually impaired. Like, and I'll say, I for the first day, I need somebody to don't whenever you showing me something, don't just show it to me, like put my hands on it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't just show it to me because I might not see exactly what you're showing me. But you ain't got to do it. But one time after you show me, like I got it. You ain't got to, keep woo woo. And I was like, are you willing to make that accommodation for me, basically? So, yeah. After they find out I'm blind, they basically be like, oh, where we're gonna give you a call back, or some of them was just tell me like, oh, like I had this one person tell me, oh, the position that your interviews for has been taken, but would you like to be like a waitress like that? And I was like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, what? And why did you let me do the interview if the interview, the position I was, that don't even add up. Like, that's just a
Right.
lie. Because
That
I'm
just be
blind.
their way of getting out of hiring us, because we
Right.
all have went through similar things. I know. So what for a young girl who just now realizing that she's becoming visually impaired, and that first day as she's standing there, realizing that her whole life has changed, what would you say to that young person right now as an encouragement?
I remember I used to be like so stressed out in school about, what I'm going to do in life because I'm blind. Like what would me money, like, you know what I'm saying? What was my passion? And I wish that I could go back and just tell, like, you just got to be patient. Like, only time will reveal itself at the end of the day. It was meant for you, gonna be meant for you. It was not gonna be meant for you. And you might get a bunch of no's, but eventually you're gonna get that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. If you want something, just gotta keep trying.
So we know you talked about your man. So y'all have kids or
Yeah, we got one
future
kid.
kids or I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
don't.
we got one
So
kid. We got a son. His name DJ. He just turned 2 on February 23rd.
good luck with the 2-year-old.
Right. So, it's a handful right now. We might want more in the future, but right now we don't plan to have no more like active on it. But eventually we do want more, but just not like, no time soon.
Does he have a visual impairment or do
Oh
y'all
no,
know
he can
yet?
see. I took him
Oh,
to the
okay.
doctor. He be trying to hide stuff from me. Like, even though he's 2, he know I'm blind. I be telling people that.
Yeah, I think I remember the day when my kid realized that I was blind, and the thing they used to try.
Cause my son, like, he'll have something I'm supposed to have, and I'd be like, "Give me that!" Like, and he'll pick something out the ground. He'd be like, "Here," like, yeah, he'll still have whatever he got in his other hand. Like, sir, gotta watch him.
um, yeah. So we know you're part of the VIP ladies, and describe how that experience has been being a part of the VIP ladies and the mission that y'all are doing.
Being a part of VIP ladies, it's been cool because it gives me an opportunity to help other blind people who never had someone else who's visually impaired. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they never had nobody else to relate to that's visually impaired, and it felt
Mm-hmm.
good to be relatable, be able to tell them like what my experience, and if I could help them to the best of my abilities. I like to, so that's what the VIP ladies allows me to be able to do.
Okay, so promote your music.
Yeah, so I go by Boss Lady Shayla. Like I said, y'all can find me on YouTube, really on all platforms, because I'm everywhere. And as long as you type in Boss Lady Shayla, I'm gonna pop up. I do rap and R&B. That's what that's my main genres. I do all type of music.
Okay.
If
So
y'all
what's
want
your
some
most
feet,
popular song?
mm, I don't know.
Your freestyle? I can let you spit something right now if you want to, though.
How long?
Huh? I ain't putting you on the spot. You got some? You got some?
Nah, I ain't
I can
trying to
get you.
spit that right
I can drop a
now. I
beat.
can
We can go bar for bar if you want to. No, I'm
not
saying.
about.
Okay, well, we thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to hearing the new music you have out. And we ask each and every one of the people who subscribe to our page, please go to her page, run her numbers up, listen to her music, follow her, and purchase some merchandise from her. If
Right.
it's just
I
one
also
thing,
I also do TikTok
go.
as well now, where I post like daily. Not I post, I believe, like every 3 days. I try to post every 3 days on there. But I basically do like daily vlogs and just share my experience on how it is to be like a blind woman living life and raising a kid and just being a mom. And you can use it like on my life, exactly what I'm telling y'all about how my like I show I show my life, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all more interested in seeing the stuff I do on a daily, just go check out my TikTok at boss_lady_Shayla. Y'all gonna find there. Hmm. Yeah, right now I think I'm at 7,700 followers on there, and I appreciate everybody who's been showing me love.
Okay. So make sure Miracle we go follow her. You
Man,
know,
I can follow me.
I
I'm
probably got
already
like
following. You know.
3 followers. I gotta get my followers up. So we thank you.
Thank you for watching the ISight Community Podcast. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and have a nice day.